Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to discuss 5.5 ways you can make money with your car. And I call it 5.5 because one of them, you don't actually have to own a vehicle to make money. And personally, it's my favorite, so make sure to stick around till the end. Although this channel is about test drives and reviews on cars, I do have another YouTube business channel, and being my latest video is about how you can make money with your car, I've decided to put it on this channel as well. And if you're looking for a business idea, you can start with little or no money, then go check out my other channel, search on YouTube Sholly Himes. I'll also pin the link in the comment section below. And let's get straight into idea number one. By the way, if you haven't yet done so, make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I post videos weekly. Anyway, idea number one, advertising on your vehicle. That's right, there are companies that will pay you to put their ads on your car. There are multiple companies that broker the deals. I'll discuss a couple in the United States and a couple of companies in the UK. I will also discuss how much money they pay you. So let's head over to my computer where I'm going to show you the first company in the United States is a company called Nickelfix. These companies broker the deals between you and the companies. They also, how it works, they have a very beautiful website that explains everything. They find the target audience, they create the campaign graphics, they track results, they do everything for you. And this company can pay you up to about $500 a month. A second company in the United States is Rapify, very similar to Nickelfix, the same kind of idea. You can see the kind of companies they work with, also very trustworthy. They pay up to $450 a month. Obviously, it depends what kind of car you have and how many miles you do every day or every week or monthly. They have a very, very good payment system as well, where they pay, I think it's about 30 or 40% upfront and then the remaining balance at the end of the month. The next company I'm going to discuss is a British company. Now, in the UK, we're not as fortunate as you guys in the United States, because in the United Kingdom, this company Carquids, and for those that are not familiar what a quid means, in our language is a pound. So instead of saying 20 pounds, we say 20 quid. Anyway, Carquids is another website where they pay up to £100 a month for advertising on your car. There's a brief description. What is Carquids? Again, they're trusted by nice big companies. By the way, it's a very good thing to have on your website, trusted by, and you put a bunch of famous companies. It just makes the consumer feel a lot better and more comfortable dealing with you. And a second company in the UK is a company called Advertu with 2 T's. They pay actually slightly more than Carquids. They pay up to about £150 a month. Idea number two is student transportation. In the United States, there's a website called ridezoom.com that connects you to people that need a ride to school. This can range from young children to grown adults going to university. And with this website, you can make approximately $15 to $35 an hour. Idea number three, charge scooters. Now, if you live in a large city, I'm sure you've seen scooters scattered everywhere. And the companies that own them will pay you to pick them up, charge them, and then return them to the location you picked them up from. It's so simple to do. They even have apps that show you where the scooters are and how much battery is left in them to save you time going from scooter to scooter and checking if the batteries are juiced up or not. The first company I'll suggest is a company called Lime. They have their own website called lime.bike.com, I think it is. And they actually pay you to pick up their scooters and charge them for you. It's so simple. Over here on the website, it shows what does a juicer do. You set your own schedule, you get paid easily. Join the community, apply now. It's a simple process. All you need is a car. Obviously, if you had a van, it would be so much better. There's so many more you can do. But even just with your car, you can pick up these scooters. The second website that I suggest is Bird. We've seen them all over the place in every European city, also in America now. But with Bird, the difference is that they actually give you the opportunity to manage a fleet of Bird, they call them, scooters, in your city. And they're saying on their website, sign up and make up to $1,500 a week. But for that, it's a lot more than just charging up the scooters. You have to do the full management of, maintenance. If anything goes wrong with them, you fix them. And the money they pay, by the way, is not only for the service you do, they also give you a commission on the use. Look into it. It's a great idea. It's a great opportunity, especially if you're a handyman as well. If you're an electrician and you're good with screwdrivers and all these kind of things, you can make $1,500 plus a week doing this. Idea number 4 is to rent out your car. A lot of people have a car sitting there doing nothing most of the time, and there are plenty of apps and websites that you can list your car and rent it out short term. It's a sort of Airbnb for cars. And I'll just show you on the computer a couple of companies. The first one is Turo. Turo is a huge company. It's mainly in the United States, but they do operate in other places in Europe and the rest of the world. You can make anywhere from, I don't know, $20, $30 a day to $100 or $150 a day, depending on what kind of vehicle you have. In the UK, one of the biggest websites is a company called Hire Car. Now, I will put in, just to give you an idea of prices, I will put in my postcode, or my city actually. I'll just put in London because this is where I am. You don't need to know my postcode, do you? Just to give you an idea of how much money you can make doing this. Another idea is you can either do this part-time with your own vehicle, but a lot of people are buying a fleet of vehicles and doing this as a full-time income. And the great thing about this company and others is you don't have to meet your clients by your vehicle. There is technology and there's apps that you could download on your phone that will automatically unlock the vehicle when you approach it if you have a valid booking. Also on Hire Car, you can actually rent them per hour. You can rent a vehicle per hour, £3 an hour, £5 an hour, but I can tell you from personal experience, because I've used this company in the past, it's not really £3, it normally comes out about £10. But if I wanted a vehicle for a day, let's say 27th of October from 7 a.m. to we'll just do it for 24 hours, so we'll put 28th of October at 7 a.m. and you can see the price for these tiny crappy cars, £73 a day, £68 a day. I mean, these are small rubbish cars. You can see this one is a hire car, so it's actually a guy who's bought a whole fleet of vehicles and he's put their branding on the vehicle, and they're charging £62 a day. It's a nice side hustle income, and as I said before, you don't even have to meet the people renting your vehicle. You could just get the technology and they install something in the vehicle, and the customer has an app, and that is the way customers get into the vehicle. Idea number 5 is delivering packages, and I'm going to say specifically for Amazon, because Amazon is a great company and they have everything set up in such a nice and organized way. There's a website called flex.amazon. In London it's called .co.uk. In America it's probably .com. In Europe it's probably .eu. In the UK you can make £13 to £17 an hour delivering Amazon parcels. It's so simple. They have on the website how to do it. Download the app, reserve a block and make deliveries, get paid, enjoy life and repeat. They do a lot of checks, and you need a certain kind of vehicle with a clean license. But if you're somebody that has a vehicle and is not doing much with it and is looking for part-time work or even full-time, this is a great opportunity for you. And now for my favorite one, idea number 5.5 is rent out your driveway. Now if you have a large enough driveway, I don't know how things are where you are in your city, in your country, but where I live, you need a permit to park on the street. Especially being I got a stadium just around the corner, and whenever there's an event day, you can't park your vehicle here. And to rent out your driveway is a nice way of getting income without doing anything. You just have to list it on certain websites, which I'll show you, and you get paid for it. Websites you can use to market your driveway are justpark.com. It's a great website. I've used it in the past for myself, and I have some friends that also use this website. Now, I want to show you how much money you can make doing this. I'll do a daily rate, okay? So I'll put in roughly my postcode, just the first part of it. We'll choose a date of 24th of October, 6 o'clock in the evening, until 25th of October at 6 o'clock in the evening. I reckon it's about £10 a day. Let's have a look. I didn't click the button, did I? And we're looking at roughly, there you go, 13 pounds, 11 pounds, 14 pounds, 22 pounds, 15 pounds. That's a day rate in my area. You obviously won't rent it out every day of the week, but you don't have to. This is passive income. There's nothing you got to do. You just got to list your driveway on a website. There's justpark.com. There's another one I have here. yourparkingspace.co.uk is another website. And you just got to list them, and whenever you'll just get a notification on your phone to say that your driveway is booked for this in this date, for this in this time, and make sure it's empty. That's it. There are so many other ways you can make money with your vehicle, and these next bonus ones I didn't put in my list of 5.5 because they're so obvious and so many people are talking about them and making videos about them. And that is, number one is being a taxi driver. You can work for Uber, for Lyft. If you want, I can make a video about that, but it's not on my list to make a video on that because there are so many videos how to become an Uber driver. And the second thing is to be a food delivery driver. And there are plenty of companies like Deliveroo, there's Uber Eats, there's Grubhub, there's DoorDash, and there's a few others in every country all over the place. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.